Nigeria goodbye and was again with Egide, who was taking me to Rwanda's northern region, to the home of the mountain gorillas. Musanze is Rwanda's most mountainous district.
Egide, so these are the Virunga Mountains.
Virunga means a volcano in our language, in our Kenya-Rwanda language. You can see where the park ends behind us when it's thick forest, but below that it's farms and people living there.
So this is the division. It's a very clear line, huh? Where the thick jungle starts. Almost every hill, every mountain has farming. People are very hardworking, huh?
Soil here does very well with farming. Our steps are going closer to the gorillas and the mountain.
5 of 8 volcanoes in the Virunga mountain range can be found here, and where a big part of Volcanoes National Park is located.
It's not every day that we see the mountain tops with this good weather. They call this the Sabino, which means broken teeth. And it does look like broken teeth. And over here we see all the people farming. They make it into terraces for irrigation. It's just so nice to see everybody's working hard on the fields.
Before Rwanda came under the Germans and the Belgians, the land was ruled by kings. At the EBE Watch village in Musanze, I was given a welcome fit for a king coming from battle. But first, I have to dress the part.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so you're welcome back outside My Highness King. This country since 15th century until 1959
Until
was headed by the king.
1959?
Yes, the shield was for protection and the spear for fighting to the enemies.
I really feel like a king.
Didye began to show me different aspects of the local village life. First was a visit to the medicine man.
In Homvu, that is Loberia. He add some water. After mixing, can squeeze in order to get the juice out. Gives to somebody who is poisoned.
I see.
That's a medicine for the men.
This I have to listen.
Yeah. This medicine, especially for the young boys, when they get married for their first night, nothing do they become in a function.
Oh,
You come to him,
yes.
he will give you the medicine you eat. After eating, for your second night, you'll be like, look.
How much? I buy now. How much?
Sorghum was made by grinding seeds, which they use for making bread and fermenting banana beer. I was also shown how they made weapons. The metal is heated to the tube connected to airtight hand pumps made of sheep skin. Hunting was also an important part of village life.
Leonidas is the one who's going to show us how people, they were killing the animals by using the bow and the nallows. See that banana leaf?
Yeah.
It's like an animal which is there, so it's going to show to that animal.
Okay.
Let's go for the meat. Go, 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 go. I invite you to try. Still looking for the second one.
Okay.
Okay, you can just try to pull and make sure that you see the target.
I see the target.
Pull again. Pull. Push.
I was able to witness a traditional wedding ceremony, which ended in a grand celebration. The village does not only give us a glimpse of traditional village life in Rwanda, but also gives its members a new lease in life.
If you watch, this is a community for the ex-poachers.
Before they were poachers.
They were, all of them, they were poachers.
Oh, yes.
Today, they are here to conserve our Volcanoes National Park, especially those last mountain gorillas.
I'm very happy for the community and for having the gorillas in the mountains, which give life to everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much.
The next day, the mist spread thick over Musanze. Light slowly crept in and the sun rose over the Virunga Mountains. Today is the day I get to meet the mountain gorillas. I was finally at the Volcanoes National Park, the oldest one in Africa. It was also the base for the groundbreaking work by primatologist Diane Fossey, whose extensive studies of the mountain gorilla brought a lot of attention to anti-poaching efforts. I met with my guide Emmanuel, who gave me a quick briefing and some information about the gorilla family we will be visiting.
In a gorilla family called Umubano.
Umubano. Okay.
Yes, Umubano means good relationship. It's a big group. There are now 13 members.
13?
Yes, you're going to see 2 silverbacks. There's one silverback, the dominant male. His name is Mr. Charis.
Charis?
Charis is his name. And the vice president is called Bunyenyeri.
Okay, there's a vice president.
Yeah, that's the vice president.
There are only less than 900 mountain gorillas left in the world today, and about half of this number can be found in the Virunga mountain range. Here in Rwanda, there are 10 gorilla families that are being tracked and researched and can be visited by humans.
This is our star. We are going to leave the car here and we start to walk.
Anyway, with my gorilla
Okay,
king,
that's
maybe
your
I will
gorilla.
survive.
Yeah, you will survive.
Chameleon, huh?
Yeah. In our culture, when you see a chameleon in the morning, it's a good luck.
Oh, it's good luck.
We passed communities planting Irish potatoes and fields of pyrethrum, a flower used to make natural pesticide. At an elevation close to 9,000 feet, the air was thin, making it difficult to breathe.
I've seen only potatoes and I'm already tired.
Depending on which gorilla family you are visiting, and the families move constantly, some visitors will have to hike for some 3 hours just to get to their nest. But today, Emmanuel and the trackers have some good news for me.
Yes.
So I was talking to Mr. Charis, and Charis said, "Where's my friend, Mr. Joe?" And said, "Sorry, the Joe is on the way, very struggle."
Very slow.
He say he cannot wait for that. He's running downhill. In 10 minutes, he'll be with Mr. Charis.
Great.
Yeah!
Beyond the stone wall is where the farming ended and the national park begins. Emmanuel also teaches me some basic gorilla speak.
Okay.
You want to show us how powerful he is?
Yes.
What we do? We just kneel down.
Okay.
Yes, please, we are part of your group.
Okay.
Yes, you say that.
Okay.
That to show them that you are part of them.
As we went deeper into the jungle, there was no trail. We found ourselves bushwhacking through thick vegetation.
All the stinging plants I had to cross.
Stinging plants that pierce through clothing added to the challenge.
What did they do? Just they do like this. Look,
Yes.
can you see?
And there's water
Oh,
content.
yeah. As the gorillas do like this.
So
And then
backward.
eat like this. And after, they
Yeah.
eat this. See?
How do they do it? You really eat it, huh? You like it? I wait until tomorrow.
When suddenly, it is impossible not to be struck in awe coming face to face with a mountain gorilla.
It's a juvenile. His name is Ijabo.
How can you recognize them?
You can see there's marks on nose.
Okay.
Called nose prints.
Nose prints.
Can you see?
Yes, yes.
There's a T and a V up.
Standing up.
That's good posing. He's posing for you.
And then, the group's vice president arrives.
Wow. He is big. But I can see his hair is not so silver yet, huh? On the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, that's the best. Can I lie down this way? This is great. So they spend a lot of time.
It's eating,
Yes.
resting, and traveling. The ability of the food and how they like the place.
I see.
Meanwhile, something seems to be bothering Mr. Vice President. Did he feel threatened by my silver hair?
He was charging forward, but luckily, I think it wasn't meant for us.
No, not for us. He was going to show us how strong he is,
Yes.
and telling everyone to move.
That's very
That's how
nice.
to show respect.
Oops, I think his wound is quite big,
Yeah,
huh?
it's very big. That's a jiggy jiggy punishment. You don't know jiggy jiggy?
I don't know, jiggy
Jiggy jiggy.
Oh, jiggy jiggy. Oh.
Yeah.
Having two silverbacks in the group often leads to the younger one getting wounded when he's caught by the alpha male mating with the females.
The gorillas, when they're pregnant, they keep doing jiggy jiggy for fun, like human beings.
It's the modern world.
Yeah.
We left Mr. Vice President to himself and came upon the group's juveniles.
Mr. Hachibazo means no worries. He's now blackback, but you can see he's really huge. He's a very nice guy.
So he's taking care.
He's taking care of these young ones, teach them how to fight and play with them.
Not far from the juveniles, we spot the group's youngest member, clutching onto his mother.
So the baby's hugging the mom all the time. Look at those small hands. He's almost about to fall. It's just nice to see them with his thick hair.
Yeah, you just miss your hair, I can see.
He's up at the tree. And I didn't realize they're this good a climber, huh?
They're very good at climbing.
Watching us. If he had the camera, he'd probably take our pictures too.
Yeah. The big boss is coming now.
Okay, now this we have to see.
The group's silverback, about 450 pounds and more than 5 feet tall, quietly approached us.
Boy, he's big.
He is.
Wow.
Very nice.
He recognizes you.
Yes.
Wow, what a nice family picture. Nice family photo. Here's a curious one. I wonder what he's gonna do. Do I let him pass? Okay.
The rest of the group are naturally drawn to the alpha male and try to get closer to him.
I didn't know where to go. Oh, here's another one coming. I think I'm better off going higher so as not to bother their path.
This is the closest one can ever get to wild beasts. Very much capable of crushing you with one hand. But gorillas are naturally shy, peaceful creatures. After observing other wildlife, from elephants, giraffes, hippos, being in the presence of gorillas felt quite different. After all, they share 98% of our DNA. Their hands, their movements, their gaze, so human-like. Sometimes they drift off in daydreams, just like any of us. It was a silent climb down the volcanoes for Emmanuel and me. I was still in awe of what I just witnessed. I also thought back on my experience here in Rwanda, with its green, fertile terraces and hard-working people. It is a picture of Africa you won't normally expect. Rwanda's story is one of preservation, protectors of a disappearing species, and guardians of a scarred nation. But even with its tragic history, It is a country finding peace with the past and looking eagerly towards the future.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next...
Safari!